Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by Prospect Resources, ASX code PSC. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by Dave Broomfield from Prospect Resources. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Matt.
Okay, so Prospect Resources is focused on battery metals opportunities in the sub-Saharan region of Africa, and notably its management has some form in this space, having previously sold the Arcadia lithium project in Zimbabwe for a whopping US $378 million. Prospect Management is now developing the Mum-bezhi copper project in northwest Zambia, where the company has just tabled its very first resource estimate, and it's big. Okay, Dave, we'll get to that maiden resource shortly, but firstly, just tell me, where exactly is your Mum-bezhi copper project, and what's the region around it like generally for mineral discoveries?
Yeah, so we're located in the northwestern copper belt in Zambia, and it's surrounded by some real elephants there, Matt.
And can you give me some examples?
First Quantum Minerals are up there with their Sentinel mine and the Kanchansi mine, and Barrick are up there with a very large Lumwana mine.
What sort of numbers do they pump out a year?
So 2023, Sentinel produced 214,000 tonnes of copper, Kanchansi 135,000 tonnes of copper, and Barrick 118,000 tonnes of copper.
What sort of grades?
Grades are sort of 0.45 to 0.6, so very good for large deposits such as those.
Okay, well, let's get to the main game here. How big is your brand new maiden mineral resource at Mum-bezhi?
Yeah, so we've defined 107 million tonnes at a grade of 0.5 for the Nungu Central and the Cabby Cooper deposits there for 515,000 tonnes of contained copper.
What does copper sell for a tonne at the moment?
I think it's about 9,600 US a tonne, so pretty good.
And is your resource tapped out now, or do you still think you can grow it?
Oh, no, this is early days for us. This is the first big effort we've put into that area. No, plenty of potential.
Have you got a formal exploration target or just a few targets?
Yeah, look, we wanted to do this, and we generated a JORC reportable exploration target of between 420 million and just over 1 billion tonnes of resources grading between 0.4 and 0.6 copper in this area. So it's a lot to do.
Okay, what are the top two drill targets that might expand the resource and why?
Look, we like Nungu North, which is north of our main deposit there, and an area called West Mum-bezhi. Both of those have very strong geophysical IP anomalies like the main deposit, so we're very confident with those guys.
Are there any other minerals in this project, or is it all about copper?
No, we've recognised there's copper and cobalt in the deposit. It's under assay at the moment, so we weren't able to define it in the resource at this stage.
A lot of these things in that part of the world have gold in them too. Is there any gold up there?
Yeah, a little bit of gold. Kanchansi has some quite large quartz veining associated with it, and we're hoping to replicate that.
Dave Broomfield from Prospect Resources, thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears, and remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Birney and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB, 3AW and 4BC websites and click the Public Companies tab.